Welcome back. We are about to finish this first quarter. We are having all kinds of difficulties up here. Your score right now, Monterey is leading 10-9, and I think before we went down with the technical difficulties that looking at their roster for Caverna, they have 5 eighth graders. Currently 2 of them are on the floor, 1 junior and 1 sophomore, or a freshman, excuse me. So they are definitely a young team. They have no, there's a 3 taken there as we are coming to an end on the A1 auto first quarter. And there's going to be a foul on Borjas with 0.9 seconds left in this first quarter. The score is 10-9. Wildcats are currently leading this game. And that's going to be the end of this first quarter. We're going to stay here, go over a few things, but we have not played this group before. Looking at, they are in Cave City. This team, Caverna High School, they're the Colonels out of Cave City, Kentucky. And the Wildcats, we have not played them before. Kentucky High School is not divided into classifications like we mentioned yesterday, as we are accustomed to in Tennessee, but according to TSSAA, Caverna, with an enrollment of 191, they would be considered a 1A school. The Colonels are 3-4 overall, 0-3 in their district for the season, and are currently on a 3-game losing streak coming into this game. They average 57 points per game and hold their competition to 53 points per game. So we had a loss yesterday in overtime. Those of you that weren't on and didn't catch that, we did lose by 3 in overtime. So far, we're off to a pretty decent start on the floor to start this second quarter. And this is our first Volunteer Bank second quarter. We've got Randolph, who, if you're seeing that on the screen right there, that kid that is guarding him is just a junior, and he's probably, I'm going to guess, about 6'7", 6'8", maybe even taller. There's an offensive board. We're definitely getting on the boards. We're just not able to get anything to fall, and there's Fowler coming up with that. Kicks it back out to Dylan. You've got Randolph, Borjas, and there's an up and under by Dylan. Misses that one. So we are getting back on defense there. Currently, and there's going to be a foul that Hawkins going to pick up on the floor. Not sure. Let's see. It's going to be Hawkins' first. Second team foul in this game. Caverna currently has 3 team fouls. And like I mentioned earlier, we have this is definitely a young school as far as who they have playing. They did win one yesterday against the team we play tomorrow, and there's going to be Attar take the shot right there, and he is up over the back, and that's going to should be his second, if I remember correctly, his second foul.
That was on number 24.
Not sure. With us having 2 team fouls, I don't think we have anybody in any foul trouble. I know Borjas has 1. I don't think he got the first one, but I could be completely wrong. There's Dylan, kicks it down low to Randolph, and we're trying to attack that inside, and that's going to be on, not sure who just yet.
That was on number 23. That was first. Team's fifth.
They've signaled that foul was on the team in white, so they need to check that one. Trying to help the referees out there. They called that foul on. That's blue. That's going to be, so that foul is going to be on one of their team. So he called that on, I believe it was on. Still don't know. He calls it on 23 for Caverna, and that's going to be Button. So give that ball back to us, so we'll take it. Just not 100% sure what happened there. And that's going to be an out of bounds there. So hits the underside of the goal, trying to inbound that. That's always a dangerous place to take the ball out at. So turn it back over to Caverna, and that's going to be 10-9 right there is your score. We're still leading in this, and that's Fowler overplaying that. Number 12 pulls up, takes a three-pointer, and there's a great rebound by Borhaus. Kicks it to Dillon, and as we are going back down the floor, it's Randolph, and up and under, and that goes in. Makes your score 12-9 with 6:15 left in this second quarter. Like I said, we'd like to apologize for everything. Rick, the producer, was up here early today to get this one up and going, and still had technical difficulties right when we're getting ready to bring this one on. But we are up, going strong. We just don't have the scoreboard camera in, so you guys will just have to listen to me call out that score. So hopefully I don't bore you to death.
I might be able to help you just a little bit, Larry.
Hey, we're good. We're good. But
finally got it up and going, and we're good and strong now. So
yes. And I will go over, once we get to halftime or have a break in action, as far as I'll go through what the girls have done. But right now there's a three-pointer that's taken, and that's going to be a box out foul that goes, Dillon goes under, and that's going to be foul on Dillon. It's going to be his first. And they have, let's see, looks like that's 21 coming in. He is a junior, so one of the oldest on this Caverna, the Colonels team.
Replacing the junior, that number 24 is a junior.
Yes, that's right, yes. So they've only got two juniors, and we've got Hawcom that's checking back in for Fowler right now. As it is 5:24 left in this second quarter, score is 12-9. There's one more game after this, and we'll go through the scores. Rick got up here and wrote down scores as far as the first two games that were up here today. In case anybody wants to know, there's a three-point from the right side that goes up. No good by J-Lo. Gets his own board. Misses his rebound there. Hopefully we don't foul, and Caverna's off and running. That's Logston. I believe that's how you pronounce that last name. As he brings it up, swinging it around. There's 21 in the corner. There's skip pass over. And a great no-look pass there from number 3 is an 8th grader. From Crane that goes into Button. Great no-look pass there. And there is another 3, and that got a piece by J-Lo there. And they are off and running. So they're swinging it around. We've got Bowdenwaite setting to check in. Great defense there. They are definitely not playing like the younger team, that is for sure, this Caverna team.
No, they're young, top to bottom.
Yes.
Number 3, there's an 8th grader, right?
Yes. 3's an 8th grader, 5's an 8th grader. There's a kick ball in the action right there. And there's Bowden is checking in for J-Lo.
So we're already in second period, ain't we, Larry?
Yes, second period. Our first volunteer bank, second period. 21 that's down here for, he is a junior. That's White. He's a junior. Number 3 there is Crane. He's an 8th grader. 12 is Logston, and he is a freshman. Number 5 there dribbling around is a Button, and he is in 8th grade.
That's one of the coach's sons, I think.
I bet it is, because they are coached by a Button. There's 2. There's number 23 and a number 5 are Buttons. So
it's supposed to be twins according to our sources.
There we go, and they missed shot. And we're off and running. And there's going to be a walk by Randolph there as he gets the ball. So it's going to be another turnover, unfortunate.
Looks like we're sputtering again.
Yes, we started off pretty good, and it's almost like, we're playing a little bit faster when they had their big guy in. But now it's kind of like we're just kind of died down and
back there and resting.
Yes, so McDonald is getting up off the bench. Coach is putting him back in.
He adds a spark every time he comes in.
Yes. So there is.
Oh, man. There's a step or too much there, I think.
So he carried that through there like a running back there and scores a layup. And there's from Holcomb.
Short.
I don't know why we're not trying to just hammer it down inside with the advantage that we've got inside with Borjas and Randolph, but for whatever reason we're not sure what's going on. Caverna has another, let's see, that's number 2. He is a sophomore, so one of the oldest on his Caverna team.
Yeah. They said they was really young.
And they are, that is for sure, and that's going to be a push right there on calls that on, yes, on Holcomb there. It's going to be his second. And Fowler is set to check in for Holcomb. And that's going to be Attar that's going to check back in for Caverna. Your score, 13-12, so we have not scored this quarter, I don't believe. So we have kind of died off a little bit. Nobody's counting right there. Should have had a 5-second count there. And that's going to be foul on the floor.
Second one on Brandon.
That's going to be 2 on Dylan.
Fouls on number 5, Brandon Dillon.
That's Lawhorn coming in.
So we got 3 starters on the floor right now, don't we?
Yes. So at 2, shooter coming back in. So with 2:14 left, your score 13-12. I don't think, like I said earlier, that we've scored this quarter. And J-Lo with the board as he is bringing it up, coming across the timeline quickly. And loses the ball, and then it's going to take we're going to have a timeout, so we're going to take that one with them. So we will be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Well, welcome back to Monterey Sports Network. Your score right now, 15-12 with 1:52 left in this second quarter. We are not sure what's going on again on the floor for the Wildcats, and old Rick's got our scoreboard back up so you guys can see that. On the floor is Randolph, Borjas, Holcomb, and there's a great take, and we've got
a finish.
Yes, McDonald, Fowler, and there's going to be a turnover right there by Caverna, and so turns it back over to us. So
I believe both coaches are a little vocal, ain't they, there?
Yes. There's a strip by number 2. He misses that one. That's got to be, and calls a jump ball. Jump ball, wow. And it ends up being, wow. So, jump ball, and it stays to the Colonel.
Monterey crowd's not really happy right now.
No, as if anybody else watching that and he has stepped out. So, we may have gotten away with the push out of bounds. But man, that was definitely something. Fowler's going to inbound this pass to
the ball was stretched completely over his back, wasn't he?
Yeah. So as Holcomb brings it over to Randolph. Back to Holcomb for 3. Misses that one, but chases down. Wow, man, calls him. He says he stepped out.
Looked like I seen a little floor between his foot and the white line, all the way from up here.
So at 56.2 seconds left in the second quarter, and I could be totally wrong, but I really don't think we've scored this quarter. Almost come up with the steal there. And there's McDonald with great hustle. Saves it back in. And Randolph has it, and he's bringing it up the floor. Randolph over to Holcomb.
Our experience should tell a little bit of something tonight. We got, 2 seniors on the floor now?
We've got, yes, three seniors.
3 seniors, junior, and a
freshman. So with this lineup that we have in, we've got McDonald, who should be able to jump with, and 24, he is tall, but he is definitely, we should be pounding it inside as much as possible.
Yeah, McDonald he can get up, and it should be a foul in there somewhere.
Yes, and there's Randolph. He's got a up and in to finish this quarter, finish the half. Scores 15-14. So we will take a break with them, and then we'll be coming back here shortly.
Please stay tuned for the Thornton Agency Halftime Show, where we'll recap the first half action as well as go over stats of the first half after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats! Absolute Fitness is the Upper Cumberland's premier fitness facility. Absolute Fitness has 2 floors and over 15,000 square feet. The upstairs boasts live fitness circuit machines and tons of cardio equipment. The downstairs has the most complete free weight equipment in the state. Locally owned by IFBB Pro Jen Facento and her husband Vinny, it's a true hometown family gym. Whether you work out, tan, or enjoy a sauna, it's all one price. There's never sign-up fees or contracts. Absolute Fitness is located at 444 South Jefferson, across from Kroger. Call them today for more info at 931-526-2500.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Monterey Sports Network. Larry Jones here, Rick McNeil, the producer here. Kevin, I think he took off on us. We thought he was going to have him on here, but that's okay. Christy Jones on camera. We have just 3 of our players have scored. So it definitely makes it that much easier to let you know how the scoring breaks down. Right now we've got McDonald with 2, Fowler with 2, and Randolph with 10 for 14 total points. Lisa McDonald, Cole's mom, is the one that's helped us out there because we got a late jump at it, and we were definitely glad that she did that because otherwise we were kind of like a fish out of water there. 4 minutes left before this game starts back up. But we were talking about this tournament, and it's not a bad drive to get to Clinton County, Kentucky. We're just north of Pickett County by about 15 minutes, give or take, which did talk to one of the parents from the girls' team last night from Pickett County, and, nice family there. Real quick, we play, so after we finish this game here at 5:30, this is the 5:30 game. There's one more tonight, but that is going to be Clinton County playing Southwestern. Then tomorrow, we have a 1:30 tip-off here back at Clinton County High School. The game before that's going to be Valley High School versus the Caverna team that we're playing now. And then after our game at 1:30, it's going to be Clinton County playing Valley High School. So everybody's kind of had a two game a day. We had our 2 yesterday, 1 today, 1 tomorrow.
Sort of like a round robin.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yes.
Everybody plays each other.
Yes. So it's definitely been interesting to see.
So far, Clinton County's they're the horses. They ain't got beat yet, have they?
No, I don't think so. Our boys are coming back out on the floor right now to get warmed up, get going before this second half gets going. On to our girls real quick, and then we'll go over scores from this tournament. Our girls last night played Oneida and lost to Oneida. So that meant they played 11:30 this morning, and they played against Mount Pisgah. I'm sure I'm butchering that name, but yeah, we played them.
I like the Peace Island or something. I mess it every time too.
But we know our Monterey Lady Wildcats They did take a loss again on that one today. So they'll play for the 7 o'clock game tomorrow morning. Got an early tip-off. They play Scott High School. So they're back at Oneida playing Scott High School. And that game is at 10 o'clock. So that's going to be a 9 o'clock tip-off Central Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, because Oneida is in the Eastern Time Zone. So as we get ready for the second half to get going here, good luck tomorrow, girls. Hopefully boys can get going in this rest of this game for this rest of this half, as we are currently down 1 to this Caverna High School team. Rick, can I see those? I'll go over scores real quick. What we had, Rick kept up with scores as far as what we had here. Let's see here. The game right before us was. Let me see that other one, Rick, real quick. Nope. Thought you had one that you had all the scores written down. So that was Clinton County. They beat this Caverna team yesterday, or was that? That's today. That's today. Okay, gotcha. And then the last game, Southwestern, the Warriors won 46-45
over Valley.
Over Valley High School, which was the team we played yesterday. So we have to play Southwestern tomorrow. We can definitely win this game. We can definitely win tomorrow. We just got to be ready to play ball. I don't think, if we've gone to the free throw line, there's not been many. We've definitely got the size advantage. We had a chance to get their tall guy into foul trouble, but we didn't execute, or we actually didn't have fouls called on him. So as we get ready to start this second half, on the floor for the Wildcats is going to be Blowhorn, Dillon, Holcomb, Borjas, and Randolph. And that's a long pass there to Randolph. He gets held. And as he gets ready to go up, he kind of gets pulled back down. So misses that layup there. Randolph kind of holding his left bicep, so hopefully he's good to go. There's a inbound to Holcomb. And that should be goaltending. But there's a foul that gets called on, I believe that is going to be on Button.
Fouls on number 23, Dax Button, his second.
That's going to be on Button. So Randolph to the line for 2. First one is no good. Second one is up. Second one is good. So that ties the game at 15 apiece. As we are just now starting this, we're in this third quarter. So and there's a steal by Dillon. I was just going to say and there's a up and in by Dillon. Good. But as they are moving the ball around, Dillon steals that. J-Lo putting a little bit of pressure on, and we retake the lead, makes the score 17-15. And there's Holcomb that's getting posted up. We react after the first pass is made. They enter it to the tall guy, Tar, and he quickly turns and tries to feed it into the post player, which we've got to move on that first pass, but we weren't ready for it. That should be a lane violation right there. And it's going to be that's going to be one shot instead of 2 because of a lane violation, and he misses it. So that's kind of a good thing for us. So as we are swinging that around, and that ends up going out of bounds there. So inbounds, that's Dylan inbounding it over. Randolph is up top. Kicks it to Dylan in the corner for 3. Misses that one. And J-Lo with the offensive board, which is a good thing. And he forces that one up. Misses it. And then there's Borjas on the ground. And we got a jump ball. And it's going to turn over back to Caverna. So Caverna brings it back over into the front court. And there's should have been a charge. Looked good, but it's going to be 2 points there. And there's going to end up being a foul on number 23, Button. That's going to be his 3rd.
That was on number 23,
And that's going to bring number 21, White back in. So as we inbound that's going to be the second team foul. And there's quickly swinging it around. There's Dylan for 3 from the left wing. Goes out. And Hawkham saves that. And there should have been something, but nothing was called. And that's Dylan making something out of nothing. That's going to be a 19-17 lead. And that's Borjas on the floor. And we end up throwing it away after a great hustle. Now we've got to get on the floor on that one. That's good. J-Lo's got it, and then we're going to slow it down there. It's great defense. Little crazy there for a little bit. We need to do a better job at spacing right there. We've got it wasn't a bad look down low, but we just definitely weren't expecting. I don't think Borjas was expecting that. And there's Randolph. Goes up and nothing. Tries to make something, but it doesn't drop. So Caverna's quickly back down the floor. And there's a pull-up 2-pointer there by that is by Logston. So get the board. So Dylan walks across the half court.
They're letting them play until there.
Yes. And there's a hopefully up and good, and that's good by Randolph. But the one good thing I will say about this officials, they're letting them, I guess, ask questions or at least talk to them and not telling the kids to shut up and play ball.
Right. Well, they're calling it both ways.
Yes.
And that's
and that's going to be yeah.
It's on J-Lo.
And that's going to be on J-Lo. So that's going to be
first.
Going to be J-Lo's first. So this is Logston. It steps up, knocks down the first one.
It's been really low scoring.
It has been.
Both teams are playing good defense.
There we go, moving it around. Drew got trapped over here on the sideline, and I just went silent there, just watching it. But there's Dylan.
Dylan again.
Pulling up again. So
He's
make
had
sure
a good
score.
third quarter so far.
Yes, make sure score 23-19. That's going to be a flop, and they call
charge.
It's actually a charge. I don't know from this angle we're sitting at.
It was close.
It was definitely close. I was glad that they didn't. There we go. We're swinging it around. And there's Randolph. Does it on one end.
It looks like we're up 6 now.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep it going.
Keep this going. It's definitely a better quarter than we had in the first 2 quarters.
Yes. Hey, and I'll give Silas. I apologize for that. I'll give him that. We didn't rotate good there. I'll give him that charge. I said he's flopped, but I'll give him the charge there. It's got to give Silas a hard time.
Yeah.
But that score makes it 25-21, and that's going to be Caverna. They're swinging it around there.
on the floor.
It's going to be on the floor there. That's going to be another one. It's on
Fouls on number 23.
J-Lo.
Drew.
Is
That's Drew's
That's going
fourth.
to be 4. Oh, I misspoke. I said J-Lo. That's going to be on Holcomb. That's going to be his 4th. And there's a steal. And there we go. We got a foul right as soon as they.
Fouls on number 21, Jalen White.
It's going to be on White. His 2nd for Caverna. So, like you mentioned, Rick, their coach is definitely vocal. Also, that was who was just hollering a second ago. But they are putting on the press, and we get it across. Now we just gotta up and
Good
over.
one.
There you go. Great shot, J-Lo, with the left-hand floater.
Got it over at number 24.
Yes,
He can jump out of the gym.
Yes, saw him warming up yesterday, and it was definitely something to see.
He's lengthy.
Yes, but you know what? That's why it's a team game. And there's a 3-pointer that's taken. Rims out. Randolph gets it. He is off to the races. Nobody else going with him. And there is a great follow by J-Lo. But see, we've got 2 that are down here that need to get back also. So hopefully that won't come back to bite us in the hind end. So we are in our 2-3 kind of matchup, 2-3.
Still up by 6.
And looks like we've got a timeout to Caverna, so we are going to take that one with them. We will be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Welcome back to Monterey Sports Network as we are in our 3rd quarter, Absolute Fitness 3rd quarter. We appreciate all our sponsors once again with everything. And it is good. Right now we are up 6, 27-21. On the floor, we've got Fowler, Randolph, Borhaus, Lowhorn, and Dillon. So as we are in our matchup 2-3 zone, as we're doubling and trying to make them turn stuff over. We just he throws up a floater and it goes in. That's a button. So we think that's one of Coach's sons there.
Yeah, like I said, I believe the lady told me that they were twins. 5 and 23.
And that's going to be a jump ball, which we're going to stay with that. So we keep possession there, and there's Dillon. That brings it over the timeline. He swings it to Borhaus, and then a wild pass to J-Lo. And then we have a block that's, I don't know why we didn't fall on that, but J-Lo gets caught with a block right there.
Fouls on number 22, Jordan Lowell.
So shooting 2 is going to be number 3. That's going to be Crane, who is in 8th grade. Score is 27-23.
They're going to be loaded for several years, looks like, Larry.
Oh, yeah. They will be.
Come out smoking and kind of cooled off again.
Yes. And so that lead that we had at 6 is now down to 2.
We scored 13 points in this quarter. We had 14 at the end of the half. And we scored them in the first 5 minutes, I believe.
Yes. And that pass goes to Randolph, and then as he is going to the goal.
That was on number 5, Cade Button, his second.
Cade Button.
He trying to do a little one-on-one there, and then when I was talking earlier about spacing and not having any, we're standing too close to one another, and that makes it easier for the offensive person.
Free throw drought is well, there. Silas hit one out of 2.
Yeah, just with our spacing. Sorry, I went quiet there. I didn't know if our guy saw that there was one behind him, and that's a great call. And it's going to be actually probably on, well, that could have gone either way, but that's going to go on Dylan.
It's his third.
That's his third. So, but it's real easy for people to guard you when you're, you and Rick, if you and I were on the team, and there's a great rebound by Borjas there. If we don't have the spacing, that's real easy for one person to guard. So, looks like we're going to slow it down here with 1:05 left in this third quarter.
Finally come out on Silas.
There is no, finally got a count, and then there's going to be a hand check.
Their coach didn't like it.
No, doesn't like it. He's able to argue. He's standing on the floor getting ready. So I will tell you this: they do let a lot more talking go on, it seems, up here than what if we'd have had somebody in Kentucky. There should have been a foul. There's up and under. Randolph misses that one, and there's going to be a foul 80 feet away by Borjas.
Yeah, you had to control the ball. You can't come up over the back for sure.
Yes. Well, that's going to be second on Borjas.
Yeah.
And there's McDonald coming in. He's going to come in for, looks like, Randolph.
I may go over and talk to that guy tomorrow before our game starts. Make sure he can kind of correct that maybe.
Yes.
Less than a minute to go. Cats up by 3, 28-25.
So as they are swinging it around, McDonald checked in for, that should be, he come in like a running back. There we go. We finally have one, and that's going to be his fourth.
That was on number 5, Brandon Dillon, his fourth.
Nope.
Correction.
There we go.
Number 5, Kate Button, his third. Team 7.
That's his third. That's Button's third. They called that one originally on Dillon, but it was an offensive foul there. They will say a lot. They're letting them play. That is for sure.
Yeah, and they've been consistent on both sides.
Yes.
And you can't argue with that. It's in one-sided affairs I don't like.
Yes. So as we're moving it around, Dillon goes up, tries to knock that down. He gets his rebound.
Got that rope.
And goes in and makes the score 30-25. So hopefully they are going to run out of time. So we're going to end this Absolute Fitness third quarter with the score of 30-25. We will be right back.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. You're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to our fourth quarter, and our fourth quarter is Mr. Larry Wiley. We appreciate, like I said, all our sponsors. The fourth quarter is brought to you by Larry Wiley. So starting our fourth quarter, we got McDonald, Randolph, Fowler, Dillon, and Lowhorn to start our fourth quarter, and we are in our matchup zone here, trying to get some turnovers. So hopefully slow this down, but at the same time slow them down on offense, and then we got to put some numbers up to where hopefully that's off his knee, but they get it. And there is J-Lo fight for it on the floor. And we have a timeout that Coach Martin gets. So we will take one with them. We will be coming right back.
Absolute Fitness is the Upper Cumberland's premier fitness facility. Absolute Fitness has 2 floors and over 15,000 square feet. The upstairs boasts live fitness circuit machines and tons of cardio equipment. The downstairs has the most complete free weight equipment in the state. Locally owned by IFBB Pro Jen Facento and her husband Vinny, it's a true hometown family gym. Whether you work out, tan, or enjoy a sauna, it's all one price. There's never sign-up fees or contracts. Absolute Fitness is located at 444 South Jefferson, across from Kroger. Call them today for more info at 931-526-2500.
We have a loose ball that we end up diving on, and that ends up Coach Martin calls a timeout. That leaves us with 3 timeouts. Actually, both teams have 3. So as we are bringing it across the timeline by J-Lo. And I'm going to give it to Randolph here. Kind of clear the way. And that's going to be a call on, not sure who he's going to give that to, 24. So that's going to be his 3rd, I believe. That's the first foul he's had since the first quarter. And once again, I mean, and this is just me standing up there. There's nothing wrong with Randolph and taking that because he's definitely one of the better ball handlers we have. He's short on that first free throw. We just have a lot that are standing there and not giving him the space he needs to create there. So second one is getting ready to go up. And good. So that puts us at the highest I believe we have been at 6 points. So hopefully we can extend that to double digits here in the next couple of trips down the floor.
Just looked up the record, Larry, and it's been 5 in a row that they've lost, the Wildcats. They need a win. Build that confidence up.
Yes, definitely, especially on games. There's great hustle by J-Lo. That is what he does bring.
He's quick.
Yes, he is quick. He may, and yesterday I know he knocked down some big shots. I don't know if he scored today or not, but you know what? As long as he can help as far as defensively and bringing the ball up, which is what he's doing, that's still pretty good. There's a floater there, and that's going to be great. Dylan keeps that alive. Fowler gets it, and then back to Dylan as he is walking it up. Going to try to buy some time. Gives it to Randolph.
Yeah, the last game they won was when we was at Sunbright.
And there's Randolph again. Up and in. And it's going to be an 8-point lead that we get right there. So a lot of it seems like it may be in there.
Almost
a steal. So we've got to, there we go. We got a double, triple team actually. Gets knocked out of bounds there by Randolph.
He blocked the big man, number 24, didn't he?
Yes. And like you were saying, Rick, they'll be a great team for the years to come. They're still not a bad little team.
Oh yeah.
And that's a 3-pointer, and we just don't box out. He hits the backside trying to shoot that. And there's a block on Fowler there, which is going to be they're going to be shooting. Yes. 1-on-1.
Which is first foul.
So we just got to battle and keep on because this game is definitely not out of reach. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor, so we are going to take one with them here. So we will be right back.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Welcome back to our fourth quarter up here in Clinton County High School, home of the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. We are battling this one right now. That's going to be number 12 at the line, Logston. So as he puts up a 1-and-1, his first free throw goes in, so he gets a bonus. And they only have one that's up here to rebound, so hopefully if he misses this, he knocks down the second one. I was just going to say hopefully if he misses this one, we'll get it since there's four of us up there. But there's going to be a lot of one-on-one basketball there by Randolph, looks like. There's a three coming from the corner, and a Monterey Foods three-point shot by J-Lo from the corner.
Bang, bang, bang. We
bang,
need that.
Bang, bang, yes.
Up a 9.
And that's one of those that, you know, the guys may not see their names in the paper in the bright lights, but everybody has a role that they play. And there's a steal right there by
quick hands by Silas.
Yes.
Deflected it to Fowler.
And so their coach, he's wanting them
to come out on them.
Come out. We're just going to stand there and hold it. And now they're getting ready to run at them. So that should make another one come open. And there's another three-point shot taken by J-Lo. It's almost great offensive board. Yeah, they missed that one. There's a kick by Silas, which is good. It's a good feat right there.
He's gritted about it. So is the ref. Yeah. Well, your foot's just about as good as your hand, ain't it?
Yes.
They'll catch you. That was funny.
So, as we are still hanging on to a 9-point lead there, that wasn't a bad shot that J-Lo took. So, as we are, that's a up and in by Atari. So, that's going to be Randolph. So, there's a double team that comes. So, we've just got to be ready to find that. We've got to be ready to attack it right there. And there it's going to be Dylan goes up. He doesn't get the first one, but gets the offensive board and scores that. Makes your score 38-29.
Swapping buckets right now.
Yes.
Good defense on
Silas. Great defense. They're not going to call 3 seconds, but he has not left the lane. So there's a 3-point shot that's been taken by Langston. So we're going to take that one with them as the timeout's been called. We'll be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank, we're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. It's going to make, after coming out of that timeout there, 3:45 left in this fourth quarter. Score is 38-32. We're going to be shooting free throws with any fouls, but we are currently up right now. So there's Dylan bringing it over the timeline. Gives it to Randolph at the top. They immediately run a second double team at him. Excuse me. So over to J-Lo. To Randolph, back to Dylan. And there's going to be, we just got to find the open person on that. There's great hands by Borjas. And he misses the first one, but scores up and in. So that's going to put your score at 40-32. There's Caverna bringing it across the timeline here. And as they are swinging it around there's another three-point shot taken. And there's a offensive board on the backside.
They got box out and jump.
Yeah.
That smallest player on the floor got that one.
It almost turned into a pass, but that's going to make your score 34-40. And there we go. Find Drew. There we go. Like I said, you find, and there's going to be a timeout right now. So let's take one with them. We will be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program.
Welcome back. We are in our fourth quarter here. Larry Wiley, fourth quarter at 2:37 left. Your score 42-34. That's going to be Monterey with the lead right now. So as Caverna's bringing the ball, Caverna, they're moving it around the right side. And there's a poke out by Randolph. And
that was an 8th grade mistake.
That's got to be, we got to finish that. We do. Dylan misses that, but
hit the layup.
But
I think that's the biggest lead, ain't Larry?
Yes, that's 10 right there. So that's going to be your biggest lead. We just got to keep battling and just keep fighting here and get that win. Because like you said, Rick, that's 5 straight that we've lost, and that is the unfortunate part is he had hit him with the body. Otherwise, that was a good steal, or would have been.
That's 3 on Borjas.
So that's going to be Button. Shoots 1 and 1. He knocked on that first one.
I believe me and that young man over there have a conversation before a ball game next time. We got to get that fixed.
So Button, that's going to be Dax. Button shoots the second one. That looked hard, and it rolls out. So that makes us with a 9-point lead at 44. There we go as we get it across that timeline there. And over to Dylan. Misses that. And then misses that one again.
Got to hit the layups.
Yes. So as they're moving it around, like I said, they're not bad for being in that 8th grade group. And there's going to be, he almost took that one. We're kind of falling asleep as far as where we need to be on defense. And so coach for Caverna has switched up who's guarding Randolph. So that's...
J-Lo's having trouble standing up.
Yes.
About slipped down that time.
And that's going to be a steal. And then it gets poked out by Randolph with 1:03 left. We've got to finish this game. We are up 7. It is definitely a low-scoring game. And a win is going to be a win if we can pick that up. But we've got to finish. So
they're a scrappy team.
Yeah, they're going to start taking these. There's a great steal there by Borjas.
Right,
and
good outlet pass.
And Dylan finishes that one right there.
Less than a minute to go. We're
Less than a minute. We should be up 10. Nope, up 9 there.
9, yeah.
So, anything that was close to being backcourt, but he gets across the timeline. And as they are slowing it down, and we'll take that, but, there's a 3-point shot that's taken, and that's going to be good. And they're going to take a timeout with it. So we're going to take one with them. We will be right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
Welcome back. We are 30.2 seconds away from hopefully pulling out a victory as Caverna is trying to battle back. So we have a 6-point lead and Randolph gets it. There's 3 in this back court here. Now we just got to, and that's definitely a dangerous pass. And we've got a foul that is called, and Coach Martin is calling a timeout. So looks like we are going to shoot. That's going to be Dylan shooting a 1-and-1.
Well, if he's going to foul somebody, it's probably the best one to foul.
Yes.
He's been really good from the line. He missed a few, but all in all, it's been really good.
Yes, and like we've talked, most of this year as far as with shooting free throws, we need to shoot them and knock them down. There we go. That's going to definitely make it a 3-possession game.
Well, we talked about it during one of the breaks. They've got to be their confidence on foul line's got to be low.
Yes.
As many as they've missed,
And he hits both of them right there. So now you just don't foul and you play great defense. And as we are going under 10 seconds now, as they pull up, hits that one, knocks that down. Now all we got to do is just inbound it. And there's a foul with 4 seconds left.
Foul is on number 5, Dave Button, his 4th.
And Mr. Brandon Strutt Dillon to the line again. Hopefully get 2 more.
Yes.
That'll put it out of reach for sure.
Yes.
Well, it's almost now. I mean, they have to have 2 3-pointers to catch up.
Yes.
And put it out of reach.
Knocks that one down. So we just don't even foul right here. He knocks it down, or if he hits it and the clock runs. And so it's going to run. Just don't foul, and we're going to take a victory over this Caverna team, and that's going to be the final. Your final for the night is going to be 49-42. Wildcats win this one. And we're going to take us a little quick break, and then we'll come right back to finish up.
Please stay tuned for the VE Customer Share Program wrap-up show as the broadcast team will recap game highlights and stats after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customer Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customer Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Absolute Fitness is the Upper Cumberland's premier fitness facility. Absolute Fitness has 2 floors and over 15,000 square feet. The upstairs boasts live fitness circuit machines and tons of cardio equipment. The downstairs has the most complete free weight equipment in the state. Locally owned by IFBB Pro Jen Facento and her husband Vinny, it's a true hometown family gym. Whether you work out, tan, or enjoy a sauna, it's all one price. There's never sign-up fees or contracts. Absolute Fitness is located at 444 South Jefferson, across from Kroger. Call them today for more info at 931-526-2500.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Monterey Sports Network. We are still in Clinton County. This is home of the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. We're going to wrap this one up real quick, but Lisa McDonald has give us the stats for tonight as far as point total. So we're going to give those, and then we'll wrap it up and be ready for tomorrow. But we'll see. She's got Brandon Dinley with 12. Number 23, that's going to be, I went blank. Drew. Sorry, Drew. He had 2. Randolph with 18. McDonald with 2. Fowler with 2. Borhaus with 2. And Lohorn with 3 for the final total of 49. So as we wrap tonight up, we are 1-2 in this tournament. as I'm looking out here, it looks like we probably could have gone, and we've got one more game tomorrow. And we will play this Southwestern team that's warming up. They're playing their second game of the day. We should be able to beat them, hopefully, if our boys come out. But we will tip that one off at 1:30 here tomorrow in Clinton County. The girls, back to them real quick. They play early, got an early game in East Tennessee, and that's going to be at 10 o'clock Central. Is that right? Or 9 o'clock Central? I've
It'll be 9 o'clock our time.
9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. So good luck.
Scott County.
Yes, playing Scott County. Good luck to our Lady Wildcats. But as we sign this one off tonight, we appreciate Christy Jones running the camera, Rick McNeil, the producer, and this is Larry Jones. We thank Lisa McDonald for giving us point totals. We're going to sign off tonight. Everybody have a great night. We will see you tomorrow.